To properly get a biological sample into view, there are several steps that need to be taken in order to do so. First, control lighting. Turn on the light by using this switch at the base of the microscope. Then adjust the rheostat to 10. Any additional light adjustments needed throughout can be made by using the iris diaphragm lever. Next, pick a specimen. For this simulation, I will be using the cheek smear specimen. Because this is a simulation, I am unable to show you how to place a slide on a real microscope. But if this was a real microscope, you would need to open the spring-loaded clip located on the stage. You would then fit the slide neatly into the corner of the slide holder. Then you would release the stage clip. Next, set the scope to low power. To set the scope to low power, you would turn the revolving nose piece until you got the low power lens, which is the smallest objective lens that has a blue strip going around it and has the number 4x, which represents the magnification power of that ocular lens. In this simulation, the lens in this back position, this little one right here, is the one that is in the light path. Next, reposition slide holder. In order to move the slide in a forward-back direction, use this adjustment knob right here. In order to move the slide from side to side, use this adjustment knob. Continue to adjust the slide until the specimen is centered over the light path. Before I forget, in this sim, there is an option on the left side of the screen that says Checklist. If you click it, you'll see a list of things you need to accomplish to properly set up your microscope. Next, focus adjustment. There are two focus knobs, the coarse adjustment knob and the fine adjustment knob. The coarse adjustment knob moves the stage up closer to the objective lens. In doing so, it brings the specimen into focus. The fine adjustment knob is used for precise focusing and for increasing the details of the specimen. At this point, you can now switch views from looking at the microscope to looking through the microscope. You can switch back and forth at any time. Looking through the microscope for the first time, you'll most likely need to adjust the ocular lenses, also known as the eyepiece. Now, if this was a real microscope, what you'd want to do is the two circles of light to merge into one circle of light. After this, you want to adjust the focus. Just a little side note, when looking through the microscope, use coarse focus only with low power. Starting with the stage at the top and with the 4x objective in place, adjust coarse focus down. You want to go as slowly as possible until the image appears. After this, you can use your fine tuning. By using the fine adjustment knob, you can improve the quality of your image. Using the X-Y controls, you can move the area of interest on the slide into the center of the image. Use the iris diaphragm to adjust the brightness of the image. Once set on scanning, you can now move up to low power. Repeat the previous steps. Use XY controls to center the image. Use fine adjustment knob to improve the quality of your image. And then use the iris diaphragm to adjust brightness of the image. After observing the specimen through low power and the image is in focus, you can now switch to high power and make the necessary adjustments needed to see your specimen.